Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this video, I want to talk about how we must learn how to detach our energy from sources that are draining us. So we have to check in and be observant of how our energy levels are throughout the day. Whenever we feel that our energy is a lot lower, check in with yourself and reassess everything that you were doing and what was that one thing that lowered your energy, and be observant of the things that raise your energy, that make you feel positive and good about yourself, and focus on that more than whatever made you feel bad about yourself. And also be aware that whatever is no longer helping you grow and evolve, and it's keeping you stagnant and you kind of feel like you're in this cycle of not going anywhere, and it's just a relationship or an environment or a situation, remove yourself and don't feel bad about leaving other people behind you, because we have to go at our own pace, since chosen ones have already experienced a lot of challenges, and we went through our spiritual awakening, and that was a whole painful process of trying to figure out who we are. Once we are reborn, we finally see everything with a different light. And so don't forget the process that it took you to get to where you are, and try your best to not revert back into old cycles or old habits or the old version of yourself. If people from your past try to come back in and they try to tell you about how you used to be and that you changed, and they make you feel bad about your growth, you need to understand that it's not your problem to deal with how they react towards you or how they feel about your growth, because you have to do always what's best for you and continue to grow towards the path that God is leading you towards. And we have to be aware that it's not being selfish. Once you finally know your worth and you want to continue to grow because you know that you truly want more out of life for you, and you have to be willing to let people go. People who are no longer adding anything, no value, they're just taking from you, and they're going to drag you down to a lower level. You need to learn how to peacefully, without conflict, just let them go. And they shouldn't take it personal, because it's not about them. You're doing this for you, and you're doing this for a higher purpose, and to help more and more people, to reach more and more people who are going to hear you and accept your message. And so even if you tried to get your message across and they weren't listening to you and they still wanted to misunderstand you, understand that everyone also heals whenever they want to heal. We can't force someone to heal and to do the work that they need to do. They have to make the choice to heal themselves. And so we can only guide people by demonstrating how we show up in the world and how we act and behave towards other people and set the example. But to actually get yourself involved in their chaos and problems, that is going to drag you down into their vibrational state. So you need to always stay at your level and don't lower it for anyone. Even if they feel uncomfortable and they lash out at you because they can't stand you being at a much higher frequency than them, you have to maintain your frequency, and you have to learn how to observe the situation for what it is. They're either jealous, they're going through pain, they see you and they hold resentment because you're everything that they still haven't been able to become. But you have to realize that this is about you, and anyone who comes your way to bring problems and to destroy you and distract you, the devil has sent them to fulfill their assignment. And so you are in the assignment of God, and you have to continue to do what God wants you to do, not what people want you to do, because people will tell you that what you're doing isn't right, that it's not going to work out, that you're not capable of actually doing what you plan to do, and whatever you think, it's not going to happen. But those are people who have limited beliefs and they're very small-minded. You have to get your advice, and you have to believe in people who have actually are at your level, or they're a little bit higher than your level, because those are the people that have been able to reach really high heights in their lives. So as long as you stick around the wrong energy and the wrong company, you're going to pick up their habits, their traits, their behaviors, some of their personality traits. And so you have to start every day as an awakened soul, making choices that will add life to you and help improve yourself, because you're the one who's responsible for yourself. No one else is going to tell you what's best for you. You have your life in your hand, and the only one who's in control of it is you. And so when people come with their negativity, you don't have to accept it. You can just learn to walk away, to distance yourself, to set up boundaries so their behavior doesn't interfere with your life and where you're going. And so also be aware that not everyone is meant to like you, and you also aren't meant for everyone to admire you or like you. Understand that we're doing this for God. We're not doing this for the validation or the acceptance of others. Our purpose is only to be our true selves and embody the Spirit of God, because He